What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Beardful Beer Review channel. We're back tonight with another review, and we're going to head over to one of my favorite places in Birmingham, the Sour Room. If you remember, a long time ago, maybe I don't know how many months ago, I reviewed blend number 1, and I'm going to link to that video either over here or over here if I can figure out how to do it. Blend number 1 was absolutely one of my favorite beers to come out of Birmingham, and this is no exception. I've had a glass of this on the day of release, which was a couple months ago, I believe, which is blend number 2. Blend number 2 is a dark sour ale aged in oak barrels, 6% ABV. Here's their logo. This is pretty much the standard look of all their bottles. They put on the side, they put what beer it is. I doubt it focuses in on that. But anyway, the reason I wanted to review this beer today is because on Friday the 16th, which is 4 days from now, they are releasing blend number 2 Reserve, which is this beer re-fermented on a cherry that I can't pronounce, and then put into a freshly dumped port wine barrel. And I'm a huge fan of these sour ales put into wine barrels. White wine, red wine, I think they add something tremendous to these beers. A lot of layers, a lot of depth. Some dryness usually comes with that. Absolutely amazing. So anyway, I'm really looking forward to it. I wanted to get this review out there. Like I said, I did have one glass of this on the day of release, but I was kind of in a hurry. Didn't really get to let it warm up as much as I wanted to. It being a dark ale, there's some notes I'm looking for that I kind of had to really search for, but I have a feeling I've left this bottle out for going on 40 minutes, 45 minutes, so I think these flavors are going to come out. Anyway, let's get blend number 2 into the glass. Nice little barrel work glass right here. So like, don't mistake this for a sour stout. It is a dark sour ale, but it is not technically a stout. Anyway, you got a medium brown ruby looking body to it. If you get it up under the light, you can see some of these nice little red ruby layers right here. The head's off-white, about a finger and a quarter of these really tight bubbles. You can see that right there. Let's get a nose on it. And the thing smells so amazing. It smells exactly like what I remembered. There's a ton of tartness on this one, kind of like a sweet vinegary thing too, which is something you want in these beers. Like a balsamic vinegar though, not like, you know, apple cider vinegar or anything like that. There's some fruity notes coming off this already, and I'm pretty sure this beer was not fruited, but it does have some dark fruit notes, like maybe raisins and dates, plums even, kind of like this smell going on. A little bit of roastiness to it as well. Yeah, pretty complex nose, to be honest, especially now that it's warm. Yeah, all right, let's get a taste. Oh, yeah. So letting this beer warm up does tremendous things for it, all right? So the front of this beer is fruity, like those plums, the dates, raisins, and then as you swallow, there's a mild roastiness and a lingering mild coffee note that is just incredible. So on the sides of your tongue, wonderful amount of tartness, a good sour punch to it, and then that lingering roasted coffee note that is so mild. It is not by any means like a coffee stout where it's overbearing or you're just flooded with coffee flavors. It's just the back of your tongue, the back of your mouth. There's this mild roasted coffee note that comes through with a little bit of oak as well. Yeah. So I mean, blend number 2 is totally different than blend number 1. Blend number 1 was loaded with fruit, really tart, absolutely fantastic. Please watch that review if you haven't seen it, wherever I put it. But this beer is so complex. Good full, like medium mouthfeel, like a full medium mouthfeel. It's not, nothing fades or rushes off your tongue. Just really pleasant. And the fact that they're going to put this beer, or that they did put this beer into port wine barrels with some cherries, I mean, I think it could, I mean, I don't know, it could be perfect. That's a possibility. So, I love this beer. I love what the Sour Room is doing. These guys just keep churning out amazing beers. They have a new one, fairly new, Goza Lime, which is every bit as good, if not better, more drinkable than Westbrook's Key Lime Pie. Blend number 2, I believe I saw some of my friends check into it on Untapped as recent as this past weekend. So I believe blend number 2 is still on draft. Blend number 2 Reserve will be on draft the day of release only. Anyway, this is a fantastic dark sour ale. Cheers to the guys over at the Sour Room. And until next time, y'all, cheers.